Yarra City Council voted unanimously last month to stop referring to January 26 as Australia Day and do away with citizenship ceremonies on that date. We spoke to Simon Osborne, who was involved with Yarra City Council, about their decision in changing the date.
So I think a lot of people look at it as an attack on Australia Day without really reading into the intricacies of it.
The Turnbull government has as a result stripped Yarra Council of the power to hold any citizenship ceremonies after the council voted to stop referring to January 26 as Australia Day. Yarra Council didn't think this change would facilitate the reaction it has by some of Australians and the Australian government.
So when we proposed this whole thing, we didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Thought it's going to make a very important group of people happy, and it's not going to affect 99.9% of our populace that live in Yarra.
We spoke to Nikita Surrey, who is an Indigenous and Solomon Islander in favour of changing the date to support the Indigenous populations across all communities of Australia.
I think before we can celebrate our history, we have to acknowledge the atrocities against our Indigenous people, and I just don't think there's really anything to celebrate about our country.
While the process of Australia Day celebrations have been quashed by the government, Yarra Council is glad that the heart of the issue is still at the forefront of Australians' minds.
Because we're going out and making a stand when no one else had before, and hoping that others follow suit. And even if it stops now with 2 councils, at least it's been brought back on the national agenda.
I'm Katerina Partoglu, reporting for Newsline.